Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Bible Train Time. Feel like I still need a better name for that, but for now, it'll work. Got my coffee, got my train, and most importantly, I have my Bible. And today, we are going to be reading 3 whole chapters, and it's in Job. Job chapters 40, 41, and 43. And before I start, John, if you're watching this, that song I want you to look up is called Carry Me Home by a group, I guess it's a group or a band called Dear God It's Me. I'll just put in the title of the video. And the rest of you, if you want to listen to it, then go ahead. It is Christian. It might partially be AI, but hey, it still affects me. But anyways, let's get started. Starting in chapter 40. Then the Lord said to Job, "Do you still want to argue with the Almighty? You are God's critic, but do you have the answers?" Job responds to the Lord, "I am nothing. How could I ever find the answers? I will cover my mouth with my hand. I have said too much already. I have nothing more to say." Then the Lord answered Job from the whirlwind, "Brace yourself like a man, because I have some questions for you, and you must answer them. Will you discredit my justice and condemn me just to prove you are right? Are you as strong as God? Can you thunder with a voice like this? Yes. All right, put on in your glory and splendor, your honor and majesty. Give vent to your anger. Let it overflow against the proud. Humiliate the proud with a glance. Walk on the wicked where they stand. Bury them in the dust. Imprison them in the world of the dead. Then even I would praise you, for your own strength would save you. Take a look at Behemoth, which I made just as I made you. It eats grass like an ox. See its powerful see its powerful loins, and the muscles of its belly, its tail as long as a cedar. The sinews of its thighs are knit tightly together. Its bones are loops of bronze. Its limbs are bars of iron. It is a prime example of God's handiwork, and only its creator can threaten it. The mountains offer it their best food, where all the wild animals play. It lies under the lotus plants, hidden by the reeds in the marsh. The lotus plants give it shade, among the willows beside the stream. It is not disturbed by the raging river, not concerned when the swelling Jordan rushes around it. No one can catch it off guard, or put a ring on its nose and lead it away." Now, multiple things. First, Job kind of went off on. Before this, Job was almost starting to doubt God, ask him why he's letting these things happen. And then God, he just comes back with a challenge. Starts giving Job an attitude. You see, Job gave God an attitude, so God gave it back tenfold. Not exactly, but you get the point. Hopefully. Now, I'm not a specialist. And the behemoth, the way they described it, It's almost like a dinosaur, isn't it? It's like the one, what is it? Apatosaurus? One of those dinosaurs. Like the first ones you'd see in Jurassic Park. But, anyways. Chapter 41. This is still God talking. Can you catch a leviathan with a hook, or put a noose around its jaw? Can you tie it with a rope through the nose, or pierce its jaw with a spike? Will it beg you for mercy, or implore you for pity? Will it agree to work for you, to be your slave for life? Can you make it a pet like a bird, or give it to your little girls to play with? Will merchants try to buy it, to sell it in their shops? Will its hide be hurt by spears, or its head by a harpoon? If you lay a hand on it, you will certainly remember the battle that follows. You won't try that again. No, it's useless to try to capture it. The hunter who attempts it will be knocked down, and since no one dares to disturb it, who then can stand up to me? Who has given me anything that I need to pay back? Everything under heaven is mine. I want to emphasize the Leviathan's limbs, and its enormous strength and graceful form. Who can strip off its hide, and who can penetrate its double layer of armor? Who could pry open its jaws, for its teeth are terrible. The scales on its back are like rows of shields, most tightly sealed together. They are so close together that no air can get between them. Each scale sticks right tight to the next. They interlock and cannot be penetrated. When it sneezes, it flashes light. Its eyes are like the red of dawn. Lightning leaps from its mouth. Flames of fire flash out. Smoke streams from its nostrils, like steam from a pot heated over burning rushes. Its breath would kindle coals, for flames shoot from its mouth. The tremendous strength in Leviathan's neck strikes terror wherever it goes. Its flesh is hard and firm, and cannot be penetrated. Its heart is hard as a rock, hard as a millstone. When it rises, the mighty are afraid, gripped by terror. No sword can stop it, no spear, dart, or javelin. Iron is nothing but straw to that creature, and bronze is like rotten wood. Arrows cannot make it flee. Stones shot from a sling are like bits of grass. Clubs are like a blade of grass, and it laughs at the swish of javelins. Its belly is covered with scales as sharp as glass. It blows up the ground as it drags through the mud. Leviathan makes the water boil with its commotion. It stirs the depths like a pot of ointment. The water glistens in its wake, making the sea look white. Nothing on earth is its equal. No other creature so fearless. Of all the creatures, it is the proudest. It is the king of the beasts. Now this, I don't know about you, but to me, this sounds an awful lot like a dragon. And I'm pretty sure dragons and dinosaurs are the same thing. Because the word dinosaur didn't even appear till like the 1920s or 1880s. Something like that. So, before then, what else would they be calling them? Because they didn't have the word dinosaur. Maybe they could use giant lizard or dragon. Which, even that word pretty sure it means giant lizard. You may have to correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I'm generally correct. Yeah. Anyways. Last chapter, I think. Yeah, last chapter. More coffee, because I'm getting thirsty. Can't go without coffee. Anyways. Then Job replied to the Lord, I know that you can do anything, and no one can stop you. You asked, who is this that questions my wisdom with such ignorance? It is I, and I was talking about things I knew nothing about, things far too wonderful for me. You said, listen, and I will speak. I have some questions for you, and you must answer them. I had only heard about you before, but now I have seen you with my own eyes. I take back everything I said, and I sit in dust and ashes to show my repentance. Yeah, sorry. Some on my finger. Anyways. After the Lord had finished speaking to Job, he said to Eliphaz the Temanite, I am angry with you and your 2 friends, for you have not spoken accurately about me, as my servant Job has. So take 7 bulls and 7 rams and go to my servant Job, and offer a burnt offering for yourselves. My servant Job will pray for you, and I will accept his prayer on your behalf. I will not treat you as you deserve, for you have not spoken accurately about me, as my servant Job has. So Eliphaz the Temanite, Bildad the Shuhite, and Zophar the Naamathite, he did as the Lord commanded them. And the Lord accepted Job's prayer. When Job prayed for his friends, the Lord restored his fortunes. In fact, the Lord gave him twice as much as before. Then all his brothers, her sisters, and former friends came and feasted with him in his home. And they counseled him and comforted him because of all the trials the Lord had brought against him. And each of them brought him a gift of money and a gold ring. So the Lord blessed Job in the second half of his life, even more than in the beginning. For now he had 14,000 sheep, 6,000 camels, 1,000 teams of oxen, and 1,000 female donkeys. Oh, sorry, my bad. He also gave Job 7 more sons and 3 more daughters. He named his first daughter Jemimah, the second Keziah, and the third Karen Hapuch. Sorry, that last name is funny. Anyways. In all the land, no women were at... I'm sorry. I'll hold myself together. Almost done. In all the land, no women were as lovely as the daughters of Job, and their father put them into his will along with their brothers. Job lived 140 years after that, living to see 4 generations of his children and grandchildren. Then he died an old man who had lived a long, full life. The end. That's not the whole story, because this whole chapter is 42. Sorry, the whole book is 42 chapters. I'm not reading all that in one video. Alright, so to sum this up, before the place I started reading, so before that, saying when hey, God, I want to torture someone, and who can I torture? And God just told him, hey, go torture Job. Take away everything. He'll still follow me. And Satan just went, oh yeah, bet. And, basically, is I don't know if that's a horrible thing to say, but Satan was basically, well, in a way, he was gambling. Well, not really. That's not a good metaphor, but he was trying so hard to prove God wrong. Like he was taking away everything from Job, just to prove that Job would not still follow God, that Job would fall away. Like Satan took his children, his friends, his sheep, oxen, money. He took everything. And even his friends started to question Job as to why he wasn't falling away. But, you know what? And in the end, God, he made it all worth it. The same can be applied to our daily lives. Like if we're, I don't know, if we're having troubles with our family, just know that no matter how difficult it is, God is with you, and He will make it worth it. He will give you more than you've ever had before. And, slightly different topic, but apparently that book is considered a poem. Like, how there are the divisions of the Bible, there's law, history, poetry. Me personally, I consider that book history. Because I don't know, I just don't see how it's a poem when it's a story, like a historical account. Maybe because of all the metaphors and stuff. I don't know, just all I know is it's a story. And a story, none of the stories in the Bible are fake, so it's history. Now, if someone tries to debate me, trying to convince me that it's poetry, either way, it's still God's words. Still God's word. So, if you get upset about me saying that, then that's on you, I guess, because that... Yeah. Anyways. Are you ready for trains? Oof. Now. I'm still tired. What time is it? Let's see. Oh, cool. Okay. I gotta make this quick. Anyways, as you know, this is Jane. Now, boom. I added the flat car. It's supposed to have a container on it, like a tractor trailer, but it's kind of broken. All the cars, not the train itself, but all the cars, they're kind of vintage. Came from my stepdad. See, kind of tell. See if you can see it. See all that snapped off. See it go through that little crack. There you go. Yeah. Oh, and I don't know if you noticed, but Santa's up there. And ignore the fact that these are Christmas decorations I'm using. Just because It, winter's my favorite time of year. That's all I have to say. Anyways, see. Right, and there's Luna. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go because I'm running out of time. And so, anyways, I love y'all. John, oh, good grief, my hair's not brushed. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. It's just hair. I'll brush it after the video. But anyways, so John, listen to that song. I'm sure you'll find it helpful. Like I said, anyone else can still listen to it if you want. Now, in case you didn't understand me when I said the name of the song, I'll still put it in the title or description. And it is in my playlist that I made. If you search on my YouTube, which is Captain Weirdo 13, and the picture of it is like it's a shield with a cross and a couple swords behind the cross on the shield. At first I drew it myself, but then I may or may not have used AI to help me with it because I suck at drawing. But I kept retrying and retrying until I got one that I liked, so AI didn't do all the work. I gave it the prompts, right? That's how it works, I think. Maybe. I don't know. But anyways, at some point, I will get a new backdrop, and this stuff will be a little more upgraded. It'll be a hot minute, but, you know, I'll probably get better equipment for this stuff, too. Never know, just a lot of stuff going on, and, yeah. Anyways, once again, that song is, like, the name of the song is, what was it? Carry Me Home. That's it. And the group is literally called Dear God, It's Me. So each song by that group or thing or whatever it is, each song is like a prayer to God. Even one song that I often get stuck in my head called Never Alone. I mean, it's true. We really are never alone. Some may think it sounds creepy, but the only reason is because we can't exactly take care of ourselves. So God is always there to take care for us. As you can tell by how the world is right now. Anyways, I'm still making this longer than I should. I don't know why I haven't ended it. The video, not... Yeah. But anyways. Love y'all. I hope you have a great day. And I might still be tired. Yes. Why am I still going? Anyways, howdy. Good luck. And goodbye. Lord bless you and keep you.